going on, everybody? Welcome back to another one. I'm your favorite trucker on YouTube. Favorite trucker? Definitely not. But thank you for coming back. Thank you for always coming back. I really appreciate you guys. And just got loaded this morning. We're going to get going here. I'll film just a little bit right now, just you know, I know a lot of you like the shifting and the driving and the listening of the engine, but when I get to Chicago, I'm gonna do the same thing as I did a couple of videos ago, to where I'll respond to comments. A lot of you seem to like it. I actually enjoy doing it, so why not? That's a nice looking Kenworth right there. T680s, I like those trucks. A lot of people seem to think, oh, plastic truck this, plastic truck that. Yeah, I like this long hoods, don't get me wrong, but honestly, they all look pretty good. The new Volvos I really like. The Cascadias I really like. I don't know much about them as far as, you know, reliability, but sure they drive really nice. Today's Monday morning, so by the time you guys, you know, see this video, it'll probably be Wednesday, but I hope everybody had a good weekend. The weather is starting to kind of change again here, which is great. I'm starting to warm up just a little bit. We're doing great there for a while. Like, it got, you know, it was warming up, and then all of a sudden it got really cold. To where it snowed one night, and then we had some ice another night. But, you know, we're officially in spring, but at least up here in Michigan, you know what, the seasons are just a date in the calendar. The weather will do what it'll want to do, and I'm sure it's a lot like that in a lot of the northern U.S. You know, I do miss the weather back home. I really do. City I'm from, which is toward, you know, in the southern part of Albania, it's really, you know, warm in the summertime, but I mean, there's abundant sunshine year round. Effed up this morning. I got to my pickup, and I didn't have my paperwork to drop off the racks that I brought back, you know, proof of delivery and all that. And I had to go all the way. Like, at least I dropped the trailer there and went home, and, you know, bobtailed home and picked up the paperwork. But luckily, it didn't really mess with my my time there, since the trailer was getting unloaded and reloaded regardless. But, you know, I wasted a little bit on unnecessary fuel, that's all. should save. Yeah, with the prices they are now, fuel is very necessary, but unnecessarily wasted some fuel is what I should have said. Me and my boater ass. And for you that are scratching your heads going, boater, what's wrong with that? It'd be nice to have a boat. A boater means somebody who came over here in a boat to America. I mean, technically we're considered planers since we flew out here, but nah, I didn't fly. I put myself in a barrel. Needs a really good bath, both truck and trailer, but it's supposed to rain again today, and I think tomorrow's supposed to be iffy, but then it's supposed to rain the rest of the week, so May must be an old man because it rained a lot. You know how old man I gotta go piss every so often. Not that I'm making fun of anybody, we're all gonna get there one day. Hell, if you are an old man, you consider yourself lucky, you lived long. Turn my damn radio on. For you guys that were on spring break, whether it be because of the kids or yourselves, I hope you guys went somewhere fun and you know, got a little bit of sun. We didn't, obviously. With a 2-month-old, you can't really go anywhere. Ooh, that little collar hole over there, it's smoking brakes. That guy gonna catch fire. The wife and I actually, you know, we're trying to plan a summer vacation, but, you know, even with him then, it'll be 5-6 months. Where the hell do you go, you know? So we may go up north. And for a lot of you guys that aren't from Michigan, up north means just northern Michigan. Whether you go to the UP, well, you know, people usually say, well, you know, we're going to go out to the UP if they're going to the Upper Peninsula, but up north, you know, typically Traverse City or around that area up there. Because Detroit is, you know, like way southeast, so really most things are north of Detroit anyway. So we may go to Traverse City for the weekend or something like that, or Petoskey or Charlevoix, one of those, Charlevoix, whatever the hell you call it, damn thing. And there goes the rain. know, just to kind of get away for a couple of days, just to change the scenery. You know, sometimes even just that little, you know, short of a time away, just, you know, puts you in a different mindset. You know, like a little reset, good for your mental health. You know, God knows most people aren't doing very well in that department, especially the last 2 years with COVID and shutdown, and now with, you know, the economy and how bad inflation is, fuel prices. It's not good for morale. So, you know, take the time, you guys, if you can, even if it's, you know, even if you can't get far away from the house, just go to a you know, decent hotel for a night or two. You know, take your significant others and just a little bit of a change. Does a lot. Say earlier, spring is here. That's Michigan for you. I think the good thing is at least it's wet snow, so alright guys, here we are in Chicago. Figured I'd go over some of the comments here. The Jake brake sound is inviolable. Francesco Baruffi. I don't know what that means exactly, but I love the Jake brake sound. Monty Owen says, nice, looks like a fun ride. Thank you very much. And I mean, yeah, it looks like it, but haven't quite had any fun with it yet. It's on the response to the last video that I just posted about the Camaro. Larry Brown says, beautiful sound. Apostrophe rare 700 horsepower. I'm not sure what to make of that, but John Lindquist or Lindquist. Nice looking truck. What engine do you have? Exhaust pipes have a really good sound. It's a 3406E 2WS. So it's a pre-emissions engine, and it's straight piped. Reggie Reginald Jr. What's going on, Reggie? Sweet ride, brother. I watched the video when you brought it home in the trailer, but I don't remember you mentioning what side engine it is, and if you don't mind, what's rocking under the hood, my friend. I did actually reply to this. It's a 6.6 V8. And then he replied back to me. He says, you're very welcome, brother. I appreciate you letting me know what's popping in that sweet ride, my friend. Always a pleasure watching your videos, and for me, being an old dude, I'm learning a few things from you as well. Yeah, it's probably what not to do, Reggie. Don't lie to people. Keep on trucking outlaw life, says Dope AF driver. Thank you, appreciate you, man. Keith T, 2 hot rods, 1 big and 1 small. When using spacers, get the longer hardened studs to hold the wheels on. Me myself would go with an inch or so bigger wheel instead of spacer. Great video, enjoy. The spacer's only going to be like 1/8 of an inch, so I'm not going to be worried about like running a spacer, but I am getting longer studs for it, absolutely. Eric Hernandez says, absolutely love this truck, sounds killer. Thank you, man, appreciate you. Derek Diazon Murphy Volvo truck says, nice video, thank you. As for the Corvette, Erwin Rommel says, Tafala, which is in Albanian, like, you know, like say hi. Tafala Pach. There's a name that I cannot read or pronounce. Says, super, bravo, thank you, really appreciate it. Denver Kirk. Perfect, sounds unreal. Gotta find a radio with a blue display, then everything will be blue. Love it. Just when I forgot about the radio being red, you had to mention it, didn't you, Dan? Nah, but I agree though. I agree with you. Eric Landry says, damn good shifting. Not really. Mr. Santana 21, hey buddy, what type of navigation you have at the windshield? It's an older Garmin, it's a few years old. I think they discontinued it now. I'm not sure of the model, to be honest with you. Bike Life 757, this is in response to the Freightliner Classic video, the actual sold video. Says, night truck, see it every day in Virginia. I do miss that truck. Dodge Driving Redneck Kentucky, I love to drive that rig. Realistic Driving says, fantastic engine sound. Thank you very much, I think so as well. Jack Nuzzy says, all the second stick does is split the gears. There isn't 2 transmissions in the truck. Holy shit, there's not 2 transmissions in the truck? Ladies and gentlemen, let the government know we found the next Einstein. I gotta lock my shit. Never know, Will Smith might be around. He likes smacking people. Yoj says, and a man so hot. Woof! Where? I thought I was alone. You guys see a ghost? I wish the Mohammed MB, I wish the lights inside the cabin the same color of purple, and also the light out of the orange, but well, so beautiful. I'm assuming you mean, you know, I mean the lights are blue, but I'm guessing you mean you'd rather have the lights to be blue inside and out. They are. It's just a switch, they're dual revolution. Carlos Ramos, this is in a video that I posted way back for Christmas time. I was wearing a Bah Humbug hat. Says, love the hat, thank you. Howard Sawyer's truck looks clean, bro. Sounds good too. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Francisco Gonzalez, please tell me your truck has a muffler? Question mark. Because I only see the tubes on both sides of the cabin, and it's not loud without the mufflers. Please answer my questions. Yeah, no, the truck doesn't have mufflers. This is a video on the Classic. The Classic had a Detroit motor. It wasn't as loud as the Cat is. Jack Nuzzy. Oh, it's you again. Make believe twin sticks. Go learn how to drive a real 6 and 4. They have 2 transmissions, not one with a stick to split. Should have kept the button, Junior. Nice try. So I'm guessing, Jack, that you're the only one in the planet that ever drove a 6 and 4 and nobody else can do it. So okay, your PP is bigger than mine. Riff Raff 101 sounds great. Are you using a beanbag for a seat? Nope, it's just the seat. It's not as low as people think it is, you guys. Nightcrawlers NYC, awesome video, brother. Makes me want to come out of retirement. Appreciate you and keep on trucking. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and thank you for the time that you put in as well. You know, that's my thing is you know, obviously we're all gonna have to give it up one day, and that's gonna be a sad day for me because I truly do like doing this. 99.10% chance I'll live. Okay. I couldn't listen to that for 12-14 hours in a day, but it sounds chunk. I'm assuming that's a good thing. That second stick is the high-low stick, right? And that Jake on those straight pipes sounds killer. Nice, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, so this is, you know, for the twin stick that I had on the Classic, which was the same thing. All the second stick is for just the high and low, or the direct and overdrive gears. So it would be the splitter on the side of the shifter. DB7 Gaming Simulator, definitely a new sub here. I hope you'll find out why you got a leak in the roof. Yeah, so do I, and it's still leaking, and it was actually leaking a little bit more today, you guys. Dan HSR, man, I'm leaving through you till I'm able to get my W9. Well, I you know, good luck to you, man, and I hope you get it sooner than later. But more importantly, man, I, you know, hope you know, you're healthy and everybody is healthy, and you have a decent job. You know, the trucks will come. Caribbean Trucker says, your dad is a trucker too? No, my dad could not drive a truck. He could barely drive a car. Tommy A. Pell. That is so awesome, the twin stick setup. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate you. Justin Boyd, just curious, what do you like better, the Cat or the Detroit, now that you've had both? Do you miss the Classic, or do you prefer the Kenworth? Have you ever had a Pete 379 or 389? Just curious to what you like better. I like the Detroit better for fuel mileage. I like the Cat better for the low end torque and the sound. I like the Detroit better for cheaper service. The Cat tends to be a little bit more on the expensive side. Same thing goes for the truck. I really do miss the Classic. I absolutely miss the Classic, but I do like the Kenworth a little bit better. The only thing is with the Classic, it's much cheaper to maintain than the Kenworths are. Kenworths, you know, Kenworth part numbers or part prices are crazy. You know, in comparison to Jesus Christ, in comparison to the Freightliner. I have never had a Pete 379 or 389 personally. I have driven them, but very short distances for test drive bobtail, so I never pulled anything with it, never had it for any period of time for me to even say anything about the truck. I do love the look of the trucks, though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they're really good looking trucks. Gary Seasmore, I feel your pain. The spring weather is tearing into my bottom line, just like inflation. Let's see, Mark Stack. I'm guessing it's supposed to be sarcasm somewhere. Wow, like you're the only one with a big horsepower Cat going up and down the highway, but there's nothing there to. I'm guessing that's what it is. I mean, hey, if you are too, share it with me. Love to see it. Love to hear it. Kenneth Ives, I haven't noticed. Do you have a moonroof? If you do, could it be leaking? I do have a moonroof, and it's not coming from the moonroof. I've actually tested that out quite a bit. Kelly Kanowski, the shifter reminds me of Canadian trucker Mazain or Mazane with Moses. Maybe I'm pronouncing it right. I'm sorry. And he's 359. He did his with both the range selector and splitter on the second stick. Yes, you can actually do it. There is, I mean, you can put 3 sticks really, one for high-low and then the other one for direct and overdrive. There is a kit that 4-state truck sells that it's like a H pattern, and you could actually have both high-low and direct and overdrive in one stick. McQueen's Trucking says, I see what you did there with the twin stick. I love it. I want to do that too, but I don't want you to be thinking I'm copying you. LOL. Nah, bro, what, you think you know, this is the original me? This has been done way before me, brother. C. Reed, big thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate you. Gray Beard 1641 says, it's not the age but the mileage on the body that is the issue. LOL. My body's odometer has turned over a couple of times. Yeah, you're right about that. Reginald Jr. A nice arm flex. Thank you, Reggie. Let's see. Jerry Ortega, still have your last steering wheel, the blue and chrome. Was wondering where you got it, and they make it for a Peterbilt also. Looks great though. I got it on one of the truck stops or one of the chrome shops. I can't remember which one, but they make them for just about every single truck. The steering wheel is universal. The actual hub, the steering wheel hub adapter, is what matches it to the wheel. So that's specific for the truck, whether it be a Peterbilt or Kenworth or whatever. But yeah, I'm sure they have those. Zaid Chalabi says, can't get over how awesome the steering wheel looks. By the way, are those mid-back Boston seats comfortable? I want to get one because my Legacy long back touched the cabinet and I have to push it forward to fit, but I'm worried it hurts shoulder area due to not having any support. It's not bad, actually. It's pretty good. I like it. But if it touches the back, then your neck is going to be next to the cabinet and it's going to be very uncomfortable. You wouldn't want to do that. Blero TV says, downshifting with them twin sticks like a pro. Yeah, they're not true twin sticks. It's still the same, but Billy Greenhorn, do you have a video on how you did the blue finish on your dash? Truck looks amazing. Thank you very much. I do. It's all over the page when I was working on the truck and when I was getting this thing done. So, my man Mac Jenkins. Hey buddy, how's it going? Man, I know what you mean about that wind. I hate windy days, man. It just tires you out at the end of the day, especially with strong winds like that. We had a strong wind all week long here. I'm sorry to hear about the water leak that's going on with W9. I hope there will be an easy fix for you. I'm glad you had better gas mileage going back home. My boss just asked me, can I reduce my speed down to 65 to save on fuel costs? I guess I'm going to have to take off my steel toe flip-flops if I want the company to keep paying for the fuel. So well, they better be paying for the fuel. I'm going to have to listen to what they say. It's just I'm going to have to get used to JB Hunt and Schneider passing me now. And don't forget Swift, they're passing me too. Christian Tigueros. Nice truck, bro, and sounds so sweet. Cat power. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Banzai 62. Truck is looking clean as hell. I don't know about the shifter arrangement. It looks like a lot of extra work, but I'm old. Looks cool. I guess it might be a good anti-theft device. Take him a minute to figure it out. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Mark Ray, feel your pain. I'm looking at rotator cuff surgery on my right and shoulder replacement on the left. Oof, I'm 65 and don't retire for 2 more years. God, man, I hope you a speedy recovery. I don't know what shoulder replacement feels like. I've had my rotator cuff done on my right shoulder. That shit sucks. Get you a really, really, really comfortable recliner because that's the only place you're going to be able to sleep for quite a while. What's the advantage of changing the 18 speed from single stick to a 2 stick? Less end. It's really no advantage. Piero Vittori actually replied, the looks of it. If you like it, of course, that's all. That's true. Frank Leonard, very nice Cat Power W900L. I love the 13 2-sticks configuration with a high-low on the dash. Very cool. Keep on trucking and keep in driving real trucks like this. I'm guessing it's keep on driving real trucks like this. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. You know, like I said before, it's just looks. I mean, if anything, there's no advantage. There's actually a disadvantage because you're doing more shit. Josh LeBlanc says, well, my morning's on hold, no videos posted. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Love the contact, man. Twin sticks are nasty. Keep the content flowing. Stay safe, brother. Hey, thank you very much, man. You too. Rolling Bila maybe. Enjoying watching the twin sticks. God bless. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. Martinez Orzekauskas. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm butchering any of these names. I really don't mean to. Just perfect American truck in blue color. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Sam Jones, God bless your wife, son, and family, and thank you very much. Thank you so much, man. Rubber side up. You as well. Destination Unknown 785 says poser, LOL, trying to be a big dog shifter, but you failed, boy. Twin stick, LMAO. You know exactly what I mean. I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Your PP is bigger than mine, and there's no two sticks there. It's just one stick. Danny DeSantos says burp. Great video, beautiful truck, stay safe. Thank you, appreciate you. Matt B, sweet ride driver, rolling down the big boulevard. Drop it in the big hole and gouge on it. Come on. I'm not good with trucker lingo, guys. I'm sorry. Street Glide 24C says there must be something wrong with me. I get tired of shifting my 18 speed, sometimes much less than on the shifter. Yeah, I've said it before, sometimes it does get old. Mr. Vin says needs more gears. Well, if Mr. Vin is because of the Fast franchise and Vin Diesel, yeah, I would need about 62 more gears to make it look like the movies. King Grimlock's Gaming says, is the ATS Freightliner truck skin available, or is it outdated? I believe it's still available. I'm not sure. Love seeing Danny Cunningham, or Daryl Cunningham, I'm sorry. Love seeing the big iron do his job, as well as hearing it all the gear jammer that runs supplies all over the world. Thank you very much, appreciate it. This is music for Adrian Zamora. This is music for my ears. I want to learn to drive trucks. Thank you very much. The music is great. Do something else. James Santag, you're not alone with the high fuel prices. We are all ass hurt. Also, do you have any video on your new car yet? There was one just posted, and yeah, all our asses hurt. That's for damn sure. The Peaceful Trucker says, I'm getting a twin stick. The Peaceful Trucker, again, man, I'd love for someone to teach me how to drive a twin stick. It's not a true twin stick, man. This is easy. It's no different than, the conventional gear shifter, right? So you still have your H pattern. The high and low, which would be in front of the lever, is up here. And then this is just the direct and overdrive, which would be your splitter button on the side. It's all this is, brother. Dimothy, can you show me the RPM when you downshift? I can on one of these videos, but it's just one of those things where, like, I don't even look at it. I just know what it sounds like and when I want to do it, and it only changed about 200 to 300 RPM depending on the gear. Hekon Guven, fuel prices kicking our ass too. Nice videos always. Hashtag stay safe. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, they hope they start going down soon, man. Dane Blackburn says, Cat Power eating Cummins and shitting Detroit since 1925. I'm in the opinion of they're all great engines. If I couldn't choose and you would give me a Detroit 60 series, a 12.7, pre-GR, a Cat 3406 or a 6NZ, or a Cummins N14, I'll take either. honest to God, I will take any of them. They're all great engines. There's pros and cons to all of them, just like anything else out there. And I know there's, you know, like loyal fans of a certain, whether it be an engine or you know, truck, car, whatever the case is. But I think they're all pretty good. I've been really happy with N14s. I've been really happy with Cats. I've been really happy with Detroits 60 series. And I've also been really unhappy with Detroit 60 series. I had a 12.7 with EGR 2004 that was a piece of shit. I had a 14 liter with EGR that wasn't a great engine to me as well. I had a C15, a twin turbo C15 Macer that wasn't a very good engine to me. I did drive an ISX very shortly. It was a 2000 or 99 ISX. I think it was like the first year, first or second year they switched to the ISX platform, but obviously no EGR or anything on those. That was a great engine too. Expedition Forward says, LOL, you tried. I'm guessing it's probably to my attempt at humor in the beginning. John says, LOL. Jesse Rosso, I love your KW. The thing's badass. Thank you very much. It's okay, man. You know, listen, it's not a show truck by any means. The paint has all kinds of flaws and it needs a repaint really bad. The interior is not, you know, top tip shape or anything like that, but you know what, I do like the truck, and I do love, like, I absolutely love it. And because I did everything myself, so to speak, like, I have that much even more of a connection with it. Ronald Michaud, sounds so good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Piero Vittori, can't get enough of this kitty cat roaring and purring. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Sketch Diesel, I love my twin stick. It definitely gets attention. You definitely know how to put a truck together. Your interiors are top notch. For the guy commented on that hat, it's literally called a flat built hat. LOL. Keep up the great content. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. C. Reed, love the intro. Made my day. You're reading out my comment to the evasive video. Have a safe trip tomorrow. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. SW says, holy crap, you're the man. How long did it take you to use the twin stick? Very cool to watch. You know, I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but because it's not a true twin stick, it's the same as a 18-speed transmission with the Eaton shifter and the buttons on the shifter. So the high-low range selector, which would be in the front of the shifter, is this, and then the splitter, which is your direct and overdrive, is this. That's all this is. Reginald Jr. says, I'm glad you went back to the twin stick, brother. Makes it a bit more fun when shifting. Absolutely, 100%. Mag Jenkins, my man Mag. Man, I love the beginning. You definitely have a nice aircraft. Sam Walker says, do you just shifting for the video, or do you ever skip gears? You know, even the 18 speed, I drive it like a 13 most of the time, unless, you know, like I'm going up a grade and I'm stopped and I have to get going, instead of, you know, beating on it so much to stay in the RPM or in the torque range. I'll split like the, you know, the third and fourth gear, so to speak, and then go to the high side. But I don't, unless I'm driving bobtail. And then if I'm driving bobtail, I'll skip gears all the way to let's say 17th gear, which would be your 8th gear direct, and then I'll just shift it into overdrive at that point. But no, when I'm empty or loaded, no, I just go through every single one of them like you would a 13 speed. So to answer your question, technically yes, I do when I'm bobtail, and yes, I split, or I skip, I'm sorry, the low side of the transmission. Kenneth Ives says, have you heard how the guy who bought your Classic is doing? Haven't talked to him in a while, but there is a lot of you that have seen the truck everywhere, so it's good that it's running. Knock on wood, and thank God. I know he did have a little bit of issue getting it on the road for registration's sake, and that was partially for me as well to blame. Not that I was aware of it, because if I was, I would have done it before that, but it still ended up being a shitty situation for him, because I'm sure the truck sat for a little bit longer than what he would have wanted. And I wish I could have done something sooner for him, but I mean, sometimes it is what it is. Timothy Johnson says, I got a question about a Splicer 7-speed. I've never driven one. I'm having trouble floating my downshifts. I've tried 1300 to 1500 and 1500 to 1700 RPM for my window. No high-low, just direct drive. Any help or knowledge from your experience would be greatly appreciated. Stay safe, and hopefully fuel prices drop soon to afford diapers. And congratulations on your son. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, for you guys that have kids, damn, those things are, they go through a lot of them, don't they? Holy shit. No pun intended. But as far as downshifting, you know, whether it's 13 to 15 or 15 to 17, the 200 gap, doesn't matter. You could even do it at 1,000 to 1,200, but maybe it needs a little bit more than that. Maybe it needs, like, let's say 13 to 1,600. So instead of a 200, maybe it needs 350, something like that. But it's very hard to judge something without having driven it yourself. And a lot of this stuff, honestly, is just trial and error. You know, you do it a few times, and then it sort of becomes like a second hand. Is that what I was doing? To where you just, it's muscle memory, and so it's muscle memory on the movement, and it's also memory on the noise part, and honestly everything, just like even the vibration and everything else. It just, a lot of it sort of comes together when you've done it for a while. And when you do it, like, I don't even think about it anymore. I hear the engine, you know, kind of bogged down. I don't even look at the tach a lot of the times to see where I'm at, and then just downshift. So it's hard for me to say anything, you know. But just give it a shot. Maybe give it a little bit more than what you're giving it now, and see if it helps. Hopefully that does. Well, hopefully I'm just about done here. They got me unloaded and they started reloading because I could hear them. Hopefully I'm at the end of it. Get going here pretty soon. guys, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked the you know, going through the comments. I know there was a positive feedback from the last one I did, so that's why I did it again. And if you guys, you know, like them, I'll continue doing them. You know, for me, I actually like and prefer to do it that way. Seems more like a personal experience than it is, you know, typing on a keyboard. But anyway, again, you guys, thank you so much for your support. Really, it means a lot to me. Any of you who are new to the channel, you like what you see, please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell. Smash the thumbs up button if you like the video, or thumbs down if you don't like the video. I do understand you cannot make everybody happy, and just that's the way things are. And if you have a comment, whether it be positive or negative, a lot of negative stuff that's constructive criticism, you know, I'll take, and I welcome. A lot of the stuff, yeah, I'll answer with sarcasm. You know, I can be a bit of an a-hole, but again, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you a million, and we'll see you on the next one.